the British Virgin Islands, sailing on a catamaran, the adventure travelers. How you doing?
What's up?
Hanging out with the locals. A crazy mix of incredible people, stunning islands, and hurricane survival all around us. The displacement of families and businesses was really shocking.
We have no idea what this noise is. Oh, it's most likely a bird.
Yeah. Then resilience carved its own path through the towns and villages. And kids just became kids again. Mike and I made our way to the marina, where our journey would begin.
So this is our catamaran for the next week. Looks really fun. We got a lot of great people on board, great crew, and we're gonna have a blast. I'm sure there will be many other videos of this, but this is our cabin, looking out the stern of the boat. Awesome. So this was our first anchorage, and we are about ready. This is our stateroom down there. We're about ready to take off.
We met the crew and 3 other couples and felt pretty lucky to get other adventure travelers on our catamaran. To be honest, I was a little nervous about spending an entire week with a bunch of strangers. I mean, what if they were freaks?
What?
I love black box wine.
Whoa.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And you know, one of the reasons I like it is it lasts forever.
Just chillin' and trying to adjust to a slower pace.
This is our first snorkeling spot. Really cool. What it looks like above the water.
Okay, watch Michael snap his fingers and the Christmas tree worm retracts. You learned it here from the Adventure Travelers. Can you see the small coral farm? Super cool. I remember when I first heard the sound of fish eating and nibbling underwater. I swear it looks like another world. This is fauna. You do not want to touch this. It burrows into your skin and is very painful. And this is a barracuda. I had no idea, and Mike is an encyclopedia of ocean knowledge. This is Captain AJ. He could explain a cocktail like no one else. You'll see. So we're going to swim to the baths, and I'm not a strong swimmer, but I just push myself. Roxy is herself an encyclopedia of knowledge. Slaves were brought here en masse to bathe. This humiliating experience caused them to seek freedom by trying to escape through the many holes and secret pathways found in a desperate search for human dignity. This was truly one of my favorite destinations.
I'm videoing.
If you time it right, when the cruise ships have gone for the day, you can have a uniquely off-season experience.
Adventureland for adults.
And I realized I had forgotten my keys.
Oh. And I think this concludes the baths.
Might as well.
What are we trying to do?
You're gonna take one of these.
Okay.
And throw it in the hole.
Okie doke.
Good job.
All right, she looks like she's gonna do it. Got a little bit of water on the camera, which is making it look a little milky, but you gotta make do with that. Here's that crazy vine going up. So this is our swim back to the boat. This must be the local sitting area. Nice and chill. Pretty place.
Oh. Has anybody had
What is that,
boulders
you
before?
Yes, ceviche.
Somebody asked, what is that?
What is that?
What is it? Tell us, what is it?
So, boulders is like a ceviche, but it's a fancy name, okay? It is Mexican. It's made with a salt fish as opposed to nice and dramatic, aren't we?
We're cruising out to the Kraken dive site.
If you've ever traveled with a drone, you know it's tricky, both with the rules, customs, and equipment failures, not to mention trying to get it back. Yes, of course, we brought Dino. Mealtimes were simply magical.
We're off to the Michael Beans Pirate Show.
So this is Mr. Mike.
Look how hard I do it. You have to just push it in really hard. Just get it like the, gotta push the lid. Yep. Oh, almost. Like you're spinning. There you go. Just like one big break.
Okay, one big one.
Buzz your lips before you.
Come on. Okay. Finish it.
Another one.
Blow the longest blow you can with one breath. Where are you from, Mike? From Vermont. By the way, thank you so much for that. All right, here comes Mike from Vermont, kicking it out. Longest blow. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got 12 seconds for Mike.
Seeing a sea turtle walk was a first for both of us. The underwater world felt rich and dramatic and special. Life is good. Most of our amazing meals were prepared by Chef Roxy, but a few dinners were on our own, and that means no rules. So I haven't mentioned the alcohol consumption. We blame it on AJ, our captain. He literally lived to explain the next cocktail every happy hour, and yes, he was good.
Here's Melissa and I swim into the Soggy Dollar along with Greg. We're almost there. Oh, I touched bottom.
By this time, we pretty much felt like this was camp for grown-ups, only on steroids, or better yet, island rum.
Here we are at the Soggy Dollar. And of course, you got to go through the gift shop.
Whoever said that's so impossible? Well, that's not supposed to go there. Doesn't know me well, 'cause I know that today.
World famous Foxies and Joe's Van Dyke. Melissa's calling me over.
There's so much more.
But then, Mike was almost killed by a falling tree. They call them widowmakers. I swear every adventure we go on has to include a death-defying experience with Michael.
Exactly what it sounded like.
So like it would hit the legs of the ladder.
You like tarpon? There's a good tarpon bonefish fishing right around here.
Hurricane skeletons are everywhere and are part of the landscape.
Holds more.
So here we go with the AJ cocktail.
I ordered a drink, a Bahama Mama. I thought it's gonna be good. A lot of rum and orange juices and pineapple juices and juices and rum and rum and rum. Make this hell of a difference.
So much more. Yeah, so much more. Whoa. And I know I will love someone again.
And then I also add some rum to it. Then I saw there's a drink called painkillers, and I ordered that instead, and it was much better.
So Mike and Jason decided to go on a nighttime snorkel. You kind of have to know what you're doing with the nighttime snorkel. Stuff comes out that doesn't come out in the daytime.
So much more.
And I had maybe too many of it, because the next morning I realized why they call it painkillers.
So it's our early morning swim. What's this island called? Norman Island. You can see how happy everybody is to jump in this cold water. Do you remember this guy?
That's so impossible. Oh, that's not supposed to go there. Doesn't know me well. Oh, 'cause I know that today holds more. Yeah, so much more.
It was very hard to find the painkillers that morning. Okay, so I think that is pretty much why they call it painkillers.
Mike thought this was a jellyfish, but it was a plastic bag, and of course, scooped it up right away. Hi, Scott, this is for you. We were encouraged to swim through this underwater cave and pop out the other side, right? No, thank you. But of course, Mike did. Swimming into the dark abyss is not for everyone, well, except for Mike. But with all darkness comes the light. A few minutes to do nothing was actually good. Okay, so check this out. This was a first for me. Watch how the colors of this flounder change with its surroundings. What? I could not believe my eyes.
that's where I think it was made the best ever for me. Of all the places I've had it before. And look, the premix they make is just so much better than all the other places. Yep, anyone? Good. Turn it back off.
Diving in the British Virgin Islands is incredible, and some of the excursion fees and donations help the local children learn how to swim. And this is the money shot.
So right off the beach is right there. There's a concrete road that takes you up. Oh, trippy bracket fungi. And you can see all these trees have fallen across here. I'm keeping my ear out for trees now. Look at that vine. That vine is cool. Oh, lizard. So we're going on a hike up to the Amway house. And there's some little baby goats. So cute. Yeah. So we're exploring some of these ruins. Ruins, I say, but it's a crazy anthill that's on top of that. Really trippy.
You can see how this was an amazing place with its mid-century feel and colorful frescoes. The only survivors here are the plants and the animals. And of course, the view.
It's orange juice, pineapple juice, and then they put it in the dark rum, gold rum, the white rum, more rum, some rum, a little bit of rum, and they mix it all together with rum.
Roxy and AJ were so much fun and briefed us every morning about our antics for the day.
And just like that, an awesome week is done. Cheers. You guys have fun? Awesome. Yeah, baby. You have fun?
Yes, it was awesome.
So our week of grown-up camp was coming to a close, but there was still one more night of craziness left. We're gonna miss Captain AJ's ingredient lists for all his crazy happy hour drinks.
And then that's their mix. And then what they do is they put ice in your glass, fill it up to the top. They put rum inside, the double tot of rum. They put that rum juice in there. And then right at the end, they splash some nutmeg and they put more rum on top.
So it's just nutmeg and rum.
That's why it knocked me out so much. So to tell you, smell coming up sometimes.
We go for volume. You guys can go.
Thank you, AJ and Roxy, for making a difference.
So here we are doing our last final dinner. I didn't cook. She did amazing through the whole trip.
I mixed half a pineapple, blended it all together with coconut rum till it's fine. I added some gold rum, white rum, and I've mixed that all together with a little bit, splash of orange juice to give it a different flavor, and Coco Lopez, give it some sweetness, and nutmeg inside already. And then I put ice in, and inside the ice I put a little bit of Captain Morgan spiced rum at the bottom, just to give it an extra spiciness.
Yep, a first for me.
This concoction with some nutmeg and a rum floater. It's a dark rum floater. So
Hello.
Last night, everybody here. Awesome. We got a blast.
As you can tell, we're all pretty good.
Who's playing too? I am winning.
And like that, our trip was a memory.
So much fun.
All right, Mel, do it.
The worst part is when you do it and you forget to turn on the freaking video.
A rainbow is somehow fitting at the end. Well, we like to call it the beginning of some extraordinary memories. Join our journey. We know you have questions and comments. The Adventure Travelers.